So let me just say this. My journey to the Mara was like super exciting because I've never been to the Mara. I definitely wanted to vlog about it.
Yeah.
So I started with my parking journey.
Hello guys, get ready with me going to
Yeah. So the thrill of it started like way before. Like the moment I had naenda Mara. That is when the thrill of it started. So I was like, yeah, I started what am I going to wear? I planned for it. This is what I'm going to wear day 1, day 2, day 3.
lucky you.
Tukaamka asubuhi. In the morning I was like, I don't want to be late. So I was told tunatoka by 6. So by 6 nikuwe ready. So I was like, I woke up around 4, 5 or 5. So I had already packed. So mimi na content creation, I was like, karibu niachwe kama si mama yangu, karibu niachwe. Nakumbuka nilikimbia hiyo siku, nilikimbia. I ran like literally.
Where were you? Like where was the picking point?
Gitaru kwa highway because they were coming from Nairobi. So, and I couldn't come back to Nairobi.
Yeah.
So they decided to pick me Gitaru. So me kutoka home, I ran, like literally running. Anyone who saw me, I thank God tuliwekewa lami. Because the whole journey was relaxing. Let me just say this. Because hakuna magari mingi. Tukaenda tukasimama pale viewpoint. Yeah, so took pictures. Lazima tuchukue picha.
Kenyana, we are going somewhere for the first place.
Lazima tuchukue picha. Tukachukua picha,
Hello guys, good evening. I hope you are having an awesome weekend. I am Tanvina Lones and she's back. As you can see, that face is quite familiar. And today we'll be having an awesome discussion on an awesome topic. So first of all, for those who are viewing us for the first time, I'd like her to introduce herself. And she'll also be telling us about her recent achievement. And from there also we'll be diving into the conversation of today. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm also good. Yes.
So to that viewer watching you for the first time, introduce yourself and also tell us what you do before we jump also on today's topic.
Okay, so hi guys. My name is Michelle Njoroge, also known as Redlion. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Yes. So I am an environmentalist. I recently graduated from the Wildlife Research and Training Institute. I also host a podcast about environmental matters. And well, recently I achieved the title of the Trailblazer for the POHA X VUVU 2023 Faces. Yes. And I'm glad to be here at the Tanvin Talk Show.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So, okay, first of all, like before we even jump now into the topic, recently, let's say like last year, some few years back, some few hours back, you were at Masai Mara expedition. So how was the venture?
Let me say, it was quite an experience. It is definitely one for the books. Yeah, so let me just say it was my first time. And there's always the thrill.
Yeah.
But it's a place I'd love to go back again and again. Like, it's just so relaxing. It's, after the competition, it was like a 6 months experience.
Yeah.
So like having that, going for those game drives, seeing the wildlife, seeing the African savannah, it just relaxes your mind. There's something with wildlife, there's something with nature that it just relaxes your mind, and you just want to be there.
Well, that brings us to the topic of today. So today we are talking on about, like, a lot of people don't know that the environment whereby you are at affects your mental health conditions. And that's why we are here today, to enlighten you on about this topic. So as an expert in the field of environmental preservation and everything, so take us through on how environment affects our mental health at large.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to say the environment is something, it's not just about, it's about where you are, like who are you associating with, how clean is your environment, how noisy is it? It just encompasses everything that surrounds you. So to say that our environment is everything that surrounds us, and what surrounds us affects our mental welfare. Because you cannot expect to be in a noisy place, and yet you want to be at peace.
Yeah.
Those are two very different things.
Uh-huh.
You cannot be at a noisy place and expect you to be peaceful. So let me say that your environment affects you in such a way that you have to take care of what surrounds you. So let's say, for example, you're somewhere, you're a student. Let's say, for example, you're a student. You want to achieve those good grades. First of all, you must ensure that where you're studying is somewhere peaceful. You get?
Yeah, yeah.
It's somewhere you don't have a lot of disturbance, and also it's somewhere that is clean, somewhere that is tidy, because you can't tell me kutakuwa kumejaa karatasi everywhere and you've not cleaned your study room, and you've not, like, books are everywhere. Yes, you're studying, we understand you're a bookwormer or something like that, but then your books should not be everywhere.
Yeah.
They should be neatly arranged for you to get that peace of mind for you to study. So also, let's say now for us wenye tumetoka shule.
You, we
Ama
are
wewe
heading
bado
there.
uko shule.
We are heading
Ah,
there.
sorry. Well, the journey of learning doesn't
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
So tutarudi shule tu. Tutawajoin tu.
Welcome. We will be waiting for you.
Masomo haiishi. So let's say for you who is outside, for a person who is outside school and they are busy saying, okay, maybe tuseme umegraduate recently and you don't have something to do, like just look for something to keep you busy, and also make sure that excuse also make sure that you are at is somewhere that gives you peace of mind. Just look for somewhere. If you're at home, just make your room tidy, make your home tidy. Also, like, you can also, like, plant one flower, like a flower. Okay, for me, I have planted a rose.
Oh, and it survives in Nairobi or in Kiambu.
Well, mimi wacha niseme sasa nitasema niko wapi, niko outskirts of Nairobi. Yeah.
And it survived, like it
Yeah.
has bloomed.
Yeah, it blooms, like saini niko na tu maua tu kadhaa tu.
I'll try. Kumbe kuna mtu anapangiwa Valentine's.
Tuliambiwa kama unataka maua ya Valentines unaanza kupanga mapema.
Enyewe.
Hey, 'cause yeah, so like for me the flowers actually give me like a reason to smile, like they cool my mind. Because when I wake up in the morning and I remember, oh, I have some flowers, I need to water them, I need to see how they are going. So I'm like, okay, see, let's go see the flowers.
Yeah.
And then napata tunaanza kushoot. Nafurahia. And then zikibloom na chuna kamoja na kaeka kwa room. Nikiamka, nikilala, nakaona tu, and I'm like,
So let's like, okay, I'm curious about this. How long does a rose flower take maybe to bloom? And what is maybe the planting process? Because I'd really want to try it.
okay. So what's for me, I went for vendors, street vendors who sell like plants and flowers. So they sold me an already, how should I say?
The one
And
that is already planted and it
yeah,
has.
yenye isha grow. Yeah, an already like blossomed one. But then, so that is what I took and went planted. You can go for that choice, or you can decide to, like, buy flowers and then, like, grow them. You see?
Oh, that method that is called, what is it called? It's like breeding, something of such.
Yeah.
I never concentrated
Something
in
like
biology class.
grafting of the
Oh,
sort.
yeah, grafting.
Yeah.
So rose can be grafted and it will bloom into something better.
Yeah.
Ah, wadau.
but I am yet to try that, and I'll share my experience on that one because I also want to like give it a try. I want to go buy roses and then like see what they become. Kama zitamea.
Yeah. By the way, to any event I'll be going soon. Valentine's. I'll wait for Valentine's. After those flowers come, then I'll go and graft them.
Yeah, try them out.
I got to try it. So, a lot of people, let's say, like when you are having a bad moment or a bad day, so some people tend to, let's say, like go relax yourself in a silent place. Others choose going for the nature ride. Others decide that it is noise for them. So, what do you maybe like advising people to choose? Because yes, you might decide that noise works for me, but after some psychological studies do indicate that at times avoid such. So, as a person in that field, what would you also advise people to follow?
Okay, well, there's no specific direction because everyone is nini, everyone
Created.
is different.
Yeah.
Everyone is created differently. For you, it may be noise for you, but for me, it's silence. Your noise is disturbing to me. You know, your noise is disturbing to me, and I'm like, okay, so well, so let me just say this: just know yourself and know what works best for you. Well, I'd advise for nature, because nature for someone who is like a beginner. I'd advise for nature, because nature has an effect of relaxing you. Just go for a nature walk, cycle into a park, just go sit somewhere. Even if you want to go to a park, just look for somewhere like peaceful, somewhere like along a river, feel the breeze and all that. For a beginner, that's definitely it. Nature is it. Yeah.
And so sounds of rivers do help.
Yeah, like nature sounds, whether you are like it's birds chirping, whether it's the wind blowing, whether it's the river flowing, whether it's a waterfall, it does help. It has a relaxation in it. Because even for when you're going for a game drive, then see hutembei hakuna lami kwa
Yeah, at
kwa
the
mbuga. So like you just have to like experience it, and watching the savannah, like you're just like watching the savannah. There's no noise, there's no music playing, it's just you and the noise for the car, the engines and the savannah. It just gives
you
you
just that feeling.
yeah. Unaachilia tu kila kitu.
So now let's talk about maybe your journey to Masai Mara. So what was the first thing maybe that you did when you arrived now at the entrance, so that you could feel that relaxation maybe because you're jumping now into another serene environment. So maybe how was it?
Okay, so let me just say this. My journey to the Mara was like super exciting because I've never been to the Mara. I definitely wanted to vlog about it.
Yeah.
So I started with my parking journey.
Hello guys, get ready with me going to
Yeah. So the thrill of it started like way before. Like the moment I had Naenda Mara. That is when the thrill of it started. So I was like, yeah, I started what am I going to wear? I planned for it. This is what I'm going to wear day 1, day 2, day 3.
lucky you.
Tukaamka asubuhi. In the morning I was like, I don't want to be late. So I was told tunatoka by 6. So by 6 nikuwe ready. So I was like, I woke up around 4, 5 or 5. So I had already packed. So mimi na content creation, I was like, karibu niachwe kama si mama yangu, karibu niachwe. Nakumbuka nilikimbia hiyo siku, I ran like literally.
Where were you? Like where was the picking point?
Gitaru kwa highway, because they were coming from Nairobi. So, and I couldn't come back to Nairobi, so they decided to pick me Gitaru. So, me kutoka home, hey, I ran, like literally running. Anyone who saw me, I thank God tuliwekewa lami. Because So the whole journey was relaxing. Let me just say this, because hakuna magari mingi. Tukaenda tukasimama pale viewpoint. Yeah, so took pictures. Lazima tuchukue picha.
Kenyan, and you're going
Lazima
somewhere for the first place.
lazima tuchukue picha. Tukachukua picha, tukaenda. Actually, let me say from Narok, from you see that junction where you enter like Narok.
Yeah.
Let me just say, viewing nature began there, because there's no much activities all the way to Suswa, from Suswa to Mara itself. It's just you viewing nature. You seeing the hills, Longonot. You're seeing Mount Longonot. You're seeing the Suswa. You're seeing the SGR and whatever. Yeah, it's just like that. And then so it took like 4 hours, 5 hours. Yeah, from let's say 6, because we arrived at around 11. 11:30 we were there. So tukasimama hapo kwa gate, lazima tungeregisteriwa.
Yeah.
So in that process we took selfies.
And
We are
videos.
Masai
Oh,
Mara.
guys, welcome to Masai Mara.
Yeah, tumefika Mara and whatever. So sisi kufika Mara, it was like excuse me. It was such an experience. So sisi kufika Mara, we went, yeah, so that we can to our campsite where we were staying. It was like another like game drive. Yeah, like 2 hours or 1.5 hours.
Into the place whereby you are going now to rest.
Yeah. Now we rest, we take lunch, we rest, then we go for an evening game drive. So sisi tukaenda tukakula lunch, tukasema wacha tuchukue videos, because it was around 2, now at around 3 is when we were going. So we took our lunch, we relaxed, tukatulia tu. Hatuku unpack bado. We were still like excited to take the photos. Yeah, so that is what we did. We went for the evening game drive. We saw a lion. We saw a cheetah, actually.
Wow, cheetah. They're the fastest
Yeah,
animals
they are the
in
fastest
world.
animals. Yeah, we saw a lion. We saw, what else did we see? These are elephants. Yeah, and also the sunset. Oh my God.
The
Oh my
view.
God. Kulikuwa na clouds kiasi, but it was still giving. It was still giving. Yeah, it was just amazing. So the next day we went for a full day game drive. So hapo tulitoka around 8, 7:30 hapo in the morning, so that we can capture everything.
Yeah.
So let me tell you that, hey, huko ni macruiser na mavans. Hey,
Let me tell you mine.
Ni macruiser na mavans, because I'm like, huko hakuna gari ingine utapata. Gari ingine utapata labda ni like double cabin, mtu ameamua kwenda self drive. But then you like, for you to be there like, and okay, what amazed me is that wherever there's something, okay, kichwa ni lion. So there is the language that the tour guides use. So they use like kichwa, maskio to refer to different animals. So wakiona kichwa, wana let the rest. So you must like hurry. There's usually like the thrill of running to see the lion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you find yourself like mko magarika. We ni kama chama, ni kama mkutano ya
chill, drive and chill.
you like run for the view, like you're on the run. So like si ati kuna wanyama iko pale. It's like you are looking for an animal, you find it, you tell the rest. Or they find an animal, they tell you, they call you, they tell you. So there's this radio, all vehicles have the radios. So you hear what people are discussing.
Yeah.
And then you're like, kuna lion ameonekana wapi, kichwa ameonekana wapi, twende. And then we were lucky to have spotted the leopard. Yeah, the leopard, let me tell you, guy. Si imejificha. Alafu, you see where it stays, the leopard is an animal that inapenda miti, it stays on
Yeah.
trees. So let me tell you, it's like an oasis. It's like you see, there's a river where there's a. How can I even explain that? They are
The
trees.
excitement is still is
It's
still
still
on the air.
there. Like, oh my god. Yeah, the trees are green. You see, like it's a different type of environment. You have umezoea like the savannah, the lions
Yeah.
zinapenda the savannah, the tall grass. But then the leopard is somewhere like, oh my god, you can't say it's the same place you
Yeah.
are from. Kuna maji, there's a ka river, kuna ka. Eish. Eish. Eish.
Someone is about to go emotional. So let's say like it was the most, assuming like the most serene place you got a chance to be at.
Yeah.
And now let's like now traveling from Nairobi, Masai Mara, and then back. So how was your feeling now getting to release everything and just being you at a place whereby it is only you?
Let me just say, it was just amazing. It was relaxing. And then it gives you a chance to think about yourself, what you have achieved, what you want to achieve. You know, like, hapo sasa wacha nikwambie. Hapo ndo tulikuwa tunapanga New Year resolutions.
Uh-huh.
Cause let me say, tumetoka like game drive. So we were like from the Mara Triangle tumetoka Mara River, tumeenda kwa border. So like now we are coming back.
Yeah.
So that that now coming back, hakuna, like you've seen most of the things you were going there to see.
Yeah.
So like hakuna kitu mnaenda kuonyeshwa mpya. So wewe ni wewe tu na your thoughts, you and your thoughts, relaxing there, sitting there, and it was just like, this year, next year, I want to do this. I want to like, eish. Let me tell you, if you want to set New Year resolutions, go to the Mara. Go to the Mara if you want to set New Year resolutions. Yeah, like you say, hey, hawa ndio watu nita cut off because we hawanisaidii. However, this is what I'm going to do because this is what I want to do. You get? It all comes to you like, and you're relaxed. No one is disturbing you. The only disturbance you're getting is ni engineer gari ikiguruma. Because, and let me tell you, seeing
The view, the
exactly
hills, the
like,
clouds,
oh my
the dust
god,
from the car.
I know, you're like, oh my god, I want to be here forever.
But the issue is that life has to go on. So from there, come back to Nigeria.
Let's go to Nairobi. Hey.
So now, like, it's a close debate. So let's like, if you feel down, if you feel like totally filled and packed in yourself, nature is like the best place where you should go to just release yourself.
Yeah.
And maybe what should people now expect from you, especially now on your podcast show, this being a new year, the first brand new week of the month? So what should people basically be expecting from you from January? Still Express, still, we call it a wrap.
Well, for this year, I've planned a lot. So I'll be inviting several guests on the show. Yeah, because if you've been listening to my podcast, imekuwa tu mimi. But now from this new year, we'll be having guests, new guests every week. So if you are passionate about the environment and you want to give your opinions about the environment, or the projects you do that are in regards to the environment, please holler at me, DM me. We'll arrange something. Also, we want to like start what is it called? Video. Yeah, we also want to open a YouTube channel where we record our podcasts so that we can give our audience a feel of who we are. We can show them the face behind the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now social media platforms, tell them where you are everywhere. Spotify, Instagram, is it Twitter? Twitter
X.
normally called X nowadays.
Yeah, so for me, you can find me, personally, you can find me at Redlion 482 on Instagram and TikTok. On X, it's Njoki Fonjoroge. And then for the Pod Show podcast, we have find us on Spotify, the Pod Show podcast. DP ni ya Lions. So ukiona kitu inakaa lion ni sisi. And then also follow us on Instagram at the Pod Show Official. Yes, YouTube tutafungua, tutaita to the Pod Show Official. So yeah.
So when approximately should the listeners and the environment enthusiasts get ready to see the faces behind the voice?
Let's say around February. Yeah, February, because right now we don't have the equipment, but do tuna struggle. Yeah, so let's say February, March, yeah.
And now, something out of the bar. A big shout out to maybe 5 people who played a huge role in your journey, propelling you through the previous year. And those faces whom now you are hoping, like maybe you know, usually say that if you target something, you will eventually come to reach to it.
Yeah.
So who are those maybe people who propelled you over the years, and who are your target people that you want to work with this year maybe?
On the Pod Show,
Like literally everywhere.
Hey, okay, first of all, shout out to like my parents for giving me the opportunity to go to school and to study what I want.
Yeah.
Because wazazi saa zingine they can be tough. So thank you guys for supporting me. And also I want to thank my close relatives like my aunt and my cousins. They've always been there. Like always, my aunt has always been watching these shows. Let me tell you, like she's been there. She's been telling me, yo, you got this. Enda tena kwa hiyo show, mwambie akuite tena. Like I'm telling you, my aunt is like my number one fan. Like I'm telling you everything. Nikipost ananiambianga, hey, wait, cheki kwani what's up? Ananipigianga simu when I go visit her. She must tell me what she saw. You get? Yeah. So shout out to you auntie. Nakupenda sana. Na bado naendelea. Also my fans, like they also encourage me to like continue, keep doing what I'm doing. They are like, yo guys, yo girl, you got this. Yeah.
Push it.
Excuse me.
So,
And I'd also want to appreciate POHA ex VUVU. Yes, that is president of Here Africa. For, the past year has been quite a journey. The POHA ex VUVU 23 Faces was quite a journey. Thank you for being there and for encouraging us. Also, VUVU Africa, thank you so much for being there and for always guiding us. Hata kama saa zingine mnasikianga we are on your knees, we are on your toes. Like, thank you for always being there. And to all the faces, to our POHA ex VUVU face, thank you so much. Big up to you. To our secretariat, big up to you. And to all other faces, thank you for being there. We couldn't have done this without you. And it was a team effort. Thank you guys. God bless you. To my fans, asanteni sana. More is coming and nawapenda sana. Like siwezi kuja moja kwa DM yenyu, but nawapenda sana. Mzidi kutusikiliza na mimi ni wenyu Redlion aka Michelle.
no, it is Michelle aka
Yeah. Unajua wengi wananijua Redlion. So ni Michelle aka Redlion, ama ukitaka vice versa.
Both can do.
Any can do. So ukiniona mahali kwa streets, just say hi. Yeah, tune into the Pod Show podcast and also take care of your mental health. Like if there's something you're doing na unaona inakustress sana, just give it a break. Breaks are essential and breaks are necessary. Just sit down and relax and tell your mind, yo, are we okay? If we are not, then we need to rest. We need to take a break. Also, don't let usiache pressure ya life get on you. Like if something is disturbing you, just sit down, relax, find someone you can talk to. If there's no one you can talk to, you can also talk to yourself because damn, I do it all the time.
And me? Like, you know that, especially usually say, ile minute unafanya house chores.
Yeah.
That is where the conversation with you comes. Unaanzanga unaka like, by the way,
Hey.
somewhere I did not do something right, next time I'll have to do this. So by the way, talk to
Exactly.
yourself, like it won't hurt.
Exactly. Yeah, it's definitely something. Also, nothing. I have nothing much to say, but take care, subscribe, and what do else? Comment, like,
Comment,
share.
like, and share. So, guys, this has been the awesome The Tanvin Talk Show, and I am Tanvin Lones, and I was joined in with the beautiful, the awesome, the sensational.
Michelle Njoroge.
You know the norm. Stay tuned and tune in next week, same time, same place. Adios. Bye.
Bye bye, guys.